guys, botMiner here. Another quick update regarding our botMiner. Today I'm gonna share about the botMiner that I've created. On a previous video, I've tried to share regarding the Python code that I had on trying to trade using my botMiner via Binance. So from this episode, I'm gonna share that I've created a front end that you'll just have to navigate through without having to rely on the Python code. You just have to go to the site and then just key in your parameters such as your API key, your API secret, so on and so forth. And then you just have to click run and then that's it. So to get started, you must try to log into your Binance in order for you to get your API key and then your API secret. But in the future, I'm planning to have support also for other exchanges such as Gate.io, KuCoin, and crypto.com, and then some more in the future. But currently I'm trying to support on Binance. So currently I'm gonna share about how you can pull the information or how you can get your API key in Binance. So what you need to do is try to go to this icon and then you go to API management, and then what you can do, currently I already have an existing which I name it as Node.js. But if let's say you're creating from scratch, or let's say you don't have any API key at the moment, what you need to do is just click this create API. You can name this as my trading bot API, then click create API, and then you will get a phone verification and then email verification and then authenticator code. It depends, because this kind of verification depends on if you already set up previously your verification code, such as the phone, the email, and then the authenticator. So since I have already authenticated my one, so it's already in place. So let's say, for example, I have my Node.js created, then it will show me the API key and then the secret key. And then also later on, I'm going to provide you my IP address, so it will be whitelisted in your Binance in order for you to access the API. So once you have already extracted your Binance API key, and then the Binance API secret, all you need to do is just, first things first is you must have a license. I'll try to provide you a demo license. And once you go to this license key link, then you'll be able to provide your API key as shown on my backdraft. So you will have an API key here. You just have to paste here. And then you have your API secret. So you just have to paste in here. After that, you will have a Arun buy trend and then the Arun sell trend. So what's the meaning of the Arun buy trend? So the Arun buy trend is the time when the trading analysis is going to buy or is going to make a purchase. So let's say if you hit a certain percentage, let's say the Arun will tell, based on this log below, it will tell that the Arun OSC, this one, the current Arun OSC is 42.86%. So that means that it's not hitting the minus 50%. So maybe I can share this one. Yeah. So there's a current purchase right now. There's current buy. So it's Arun minus negative 64.29%. So that's why it has a log here that it tried to buy the Litecoin. So when it hit a certain level, minus 50, then that's the time it's going to buy. So we have here also a configuration which is the Arun sell trend. The Arun sell trend is something similar with the Arun buy trend, which is the opposite. When it reaches minus 50, or sorry, when it reaches positive 50, or it depends on how you set it, then that's the time it's going to buy. But there's some conditions before it tries to sell. I mean, there's some certain conditions that it will trigger to sell your whatever position that you have in position in buying that you have previously. So that's the Arun sell trend 50. Then you have another configuration which is the expected profit percentage. So the suggested here is 0.2%, but it depends on how you foresee what's going on with the market. And last time I was setting it as 0.2, but now I try to set it to 0.3. It's because the profitability of 0.2, let's say if you're running a Litecoin token pair, just like what I'm having right now, the percentage of 0.2 is very minimal. It's very less profit. So that's why I try to increase this one to 0.3. So the way I'm seeing it, the 0.3 is actually good settings. Or yeah, it depends on you. Maybe you can increase this one also. So it depends on you if you want to increase this one or not. But to me, 0.3 is comfortable right now. As you can see now, I have a total buy of 22 and then a total sold of 20. That's for today, which it's so far so good. It's I've had a profit already of 3.39. I think it's just being the market is going with the trend, so that's why I had a profit of 3.39. But having a token pair of Litecoin and Litecoin USDT, the profitability is very slow. It's because the increase of the value of the token pair is based on how many cents only per the market movement. So it's not much as compared to the Bitcoin, which is the rate is very fast, where there's really, I can see Bitcoin is quite fast, but you need to invest more. It's a higher amount that you need to invest. But unlike in Litecoin, you can invest on a smaller fiat value or a dollar value. Let's say you can invest by $500, and then $500 is enough already for you to do some trading. But later on, I'm planning also to make my trading on a higher value, so I can see also maybe there might be some profitability, because I'm looking at it like I'm trying to invest. If I'm trying to compare it, trying to invest on GPU mining. Let's say if I invest in GPU and then I have a GPU which costs about $600. So I'm looking at it, why not I'm just try to invest this $600 in the botMiner as a one GPU comparison, where you get a profitability of, let's say if really the market is good, then you can have a profitability of $3, which is almost the same with the GPU that I have right now. The profitability is one GPU is $3, something like that. So another configuration that I can explain here is the token pair. Currently, what I've tried to design is I have a BTC, the Bitcoin, then I have the Ethereum, then I have the Litecoin, the LTC. So the one I've tried already, I've tested, is the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, and the Litecoin. Some other token pairs, I'm open for suggestion, and then or you can be able to test it out on your own. You can suggest to me what kind of token pairs you want to make use, and then I can be able to open up some configuration for you in here. Since what I've tested right now is already Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Then the next configuration is the trade quantity. The trade quantity is something like how much token you're going to buy. Let's say, for example, is one Litecoin costs about, let's say now it's 163. So, but then I've set my trade quantity as 0.5. So that means I'm buying half of the 163, which is about $81.50 per 0.5. And then I have a buy limit, which is 2, which is I can buy 2 of 0.5. So that means now, as you can see, my total buy here is 22. I already have bought 22, but I haven't sold the 2 yet. So that means there's a difference of 2 here, 22 and 20. So 22 minus 20 is 2. So there's 2 more that I need to sell, which you can see here below on my log. There's a buy here, which is 164, 164 and 163. And then I'm expecting it to be sold at the 164.41. I'm expecting it to be sold as 164.59, and the 163.70 at 164.19. So that's the logic of this buy limit. So that means it won't exceed to the maximum limit that you have set. It will just strictly maintain on that level, which is the buy limit 2. And then the next configuration is the profit limit. So the profit limit, this is the one we have here, which is the total profit. So let's say, for example, you have met the criteria of $20. So let's say my 3.39 here becomes $20. The next time around when it's going to sell, that would be the last sale that is going to. It's a limit actually when it tries to buy, meaning if you already met your profitability, which is $20, it's not going to buy anymore. It's going to stop from that particular level. So that's why this is a good feature if you want to just let it run and then just expect, let's say if you want to invest $100 and then you want to expect a profitability of $20, you just have to let it run. So, and then I explained also on the other side, which is on the right side, is the total buy. The total buy is how many times you have bought the particular token. So now it's 22 since I'm running this since this morning. I've started running this. So I purchased $22 or 22 tokens. 22 times I buy this, and I've sold it on a 20 times. And then I have another here, which is the total profit. Out of my total buy, which is 22, I got a profit of 3.39. So, but then if I'm going to sell this difference of 2, my profitability here will increase. Then we have another information here, which is the last lowest buy. So when you say last lowest buy, this is the next selling point of the botMiner, where as you can see here, we have two levels of buying, 164.1 and then 163.70. But this one is bought first at a higher price, and then this one is the last one. So that means we're gonna sell this one first. Which shows here 163.70, and we are expecting to be sold on a price of 164.19. So it's calculated already based on the 0.30 that we have here on the expected profitability that we have. So 0.30% is 164.19. So as you can see here, the current market price is 163.40 as it moves forward. And you can see now below the Arun is 64.29%, and the previous one is 64.29%. It's actually going downtrend right now. So you just have to wait and then let the bot running. And then we have some graph here also that might be able to help you decide if you want to do some trading. So this is in sync with whatever information we have from Binance, and then we are plotting here the graph. So this is also good information in order for us to have a decision making. And then for future updates, I'm thinking about to add more feature, like in terms of buying the prediction on when to buy and then when to sell. I'm trying to improve on those areas, and I'm still trying to study what would be the best technical analysis aside from the technical analysis that we are using. Maybe we can do some customization in terms of validating the price and then the market price, the volume, so on and so forth. So those are the variables that we can be able to configure and then be able to test the profitability of this botMiner. And then what else? And then below we have the log file. We have the log file that whereby it only stores about, I think it's 300 lines only. And then, but it won't store everything. It won't store all the logs in here. It will just store you about the latest, and then the history, which is 200 records. It will show here. I think 200 or 300 will show here. So that's it. That's it for our botMiner. So moving forward, I will try to improve some more on this, and then I will see what will be our profitability on this. And it's really interesting that based on running on Bitcoin and then running on Ethereum, running on Litecoin, we don't have any. It's still profitable. I don't see any issues that it's really you will have a loss, unlike other bots. That because the other bots, they have a trade loss configuration. So when you say trade loss, is actually, let's say we have here 22 purchase or 22 buy, and then we have a 20 sold. So let's say, for example, the price goes down and then, or it goes to a dip. So we got stuck on that one. If we buy on a high price and then we buy at a high price, and then we cannot be able to sell, is because it's going downtrend. So that's what other bots are doing, is in order for them to continue the trading, you're going to sell the whatever you have purchased. So that's why it becomes a trade loss configuration. So it's a trade loss whether you want to accept or you will not be able to bear the loss. Let's say, for example, if you're gonna sell this on a lower price, which is 163 on a certain percentage, so that means your loss here will be, it will lower down your profit. That means, but the advantage is you can still continue doing the trade. But since to me, what I believe in is whatever you have buy, you don't try to sell whatever you have buy. So that's why the purpose of this botMiner is actually you try to buy at a certain price, and then you got to sell this particular purchase at a higher price. It will not try to sell on a lower price, which means if you buy, maybe your configuration here on the buy limit, maybe you have buy limit of 10, then you have a large investment on trying to trade using this botMiner. Let's say this one becomes 10. So if you buy 10 purchases, let's say these 10 purchases, it will try to recognize which one is the lowest, and then some more, it will try to recognize in selling that if it's really profitable or not. If it's profitable, it's gonna sell, but if it's not profitable, it will try to hold. So that's the design of this botMiner. So all the time you'll be always winning, and all the time you will always be on a profit. But the downside of this one, as I already explained in my previous video, is that if you're gonna sell this on a low, if you're gonna buy this on a high price, and then if the price goes down on a downtrend, that means you're gonna hold this coin for a long time, or it might be a few days, or it might be a few hours. It depends. The market is really volatile. So let the botMiner handle for you. Let the botMiner handle the trading, and then everything will be alright. For as long as you're not in the rush of getting your money, you just have to invest it. You just have to put it there. It's just like putting it in a bank, whereby in a bank, maybe in a year you might get a certain percentage, maybe a very minimal, let's say on $100, maybe you will get how many cents you'll be getting. But if, let's say, you want to invest in a botMiner, if you're willing to invest, and then you are willing to accept that this one will be at loss, then no issue on that one. There's no problem, since it's something like you already accepted that it's a loss, so why not just, it might be profit later on, right? So that's the main reason of why we are having this kind of bot. Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to comment out in the comment description. Please do like and subscribe, and then click the notification bell for more updates. And then if you get any suggestion on this botMiner, and then if you want to test it out, try to message us on our Discord channel. I will try to put a link on the description below. Then try to message me directly, and then I'll try to give you wholeheartedly the testing link in order for you to play around the botMiner. Thanks, and God bless to you, all of you guys. Peace out.